welcome to Seasparkles Corner. Today we're doing something a little different. I bought two fans, the exact same fan. One fan comes in this tall box, the other one comes in this small box. And so we're about to see. I ordered them both from the store, and surprisingly, I wasn't sure if the smaller box had fans in, so I opened it a little bit, peeked in, and it did. Okay, so we'll start with the small box. With the big box. Well, because it's a big box and we want to try to get it out of the way. All right. All right. So let's do it, my friends. I'm replacing two fans for next year. Because, well, one of them's in here, the other one's in the kitchen. Then I threw out the oldest fan because, well, they just get used so much. Okay, now, here it is. That's the difference. This bigger box has that same size small box in it. So, all right, let's look at that. They put that big box in the box, yet actually it just had a smaller box, empty box in it. So they basically paid more for shipping for it. Okay, so now we've done this. This fan was delivered first. I have never assembled a fan. I'm sure I'm not as good as my son, but I want to assemble them and try them before the A to Z is off. And I'll just store them for the winter. Okay. It comes with directions. And this is the fan that I bought. It's actually my favorite fan. Amazon Basics. So, let's open them in. Alright. Let's start by emptying the box. There's one piece. This is the front and the back. Or the front or the back. It's another one. There's the fan blade. Here is the base. And here is this. Okay. So, this is what, as you can see, the box is empty. So I'm just going to pile it up there. What a waste. Okay. So let's look at the book to start with. All right. The first thing you do is make sure you get all the parts. We got the two parts, the base, fan blades, that, and what's everything is in it. Okay. And the guide is in English. Alright, important danger. There's no batteries. There might be some batteries somewhere. Assembly, okay. Notice 1, remove the product bracket from the guard and the protection. Connect, okay. Step 1, connect the F to the base. Connect F to G to H. Okay. Alright. Let's see if they've even mentioned them. Okay. What issue? They've wrapped everything up so in delivery it doesn't get damaged. So I assume that it's a seller that some sellers just deliver them in the original box. Some sellers just want to go out and put it in a bigger box. Okay. So, I just want to try to keep the house a little neat. So I'm opening all these packages. Alright, now this has a clear plastic over it. So we take that off. Okay. Now, this is the part number, but we're going to go by that. Okay, that goes on the bottom. Okay, that matches it. That's actually considered part G. Now, we've got to get this out. Alright. And then there's another wrapper in it. Let's get the wrapper out. Okay, this isn't the correct box. Alright, we're going to go to another one. This looks like it's part F. Okay. We're still on step 1. Alright, as I'm unwrapping them, I'm making sure that I get off all of the plastic. Okay. Then we gotta take this part off. This part has to come off. Okay, see, it comes off in two parts. Okay, now okay. Let's make sure we can see what I'm doing. Let's lower this down some. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now we can see it. All right. Okay. Now, you have one, two, three, four holes in the bottom of this. And at the bottom of this, we have one, two, three, four little screws like that on it. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to line them up together. Okay, the long way goes in and it clicks. Then we're going to take and connect this to the bottom of this. See, it will go in the hole at the bottom like that. Okay? So, we're going to reconnect this back in the hole. We're going to kind of put it upside down like this. We're going to take this into there, and then we're just going to screw it on like this till it's completely tight. You want to make sure it's so tight that it can't turn anymore. Use all your strength and tighten it. There we go. So this is step one. Okay? Alright. So let's raise the camera a little bit. Okay. Alright, we're on that. Okay. I know I'm saying okay a lot, but it's just my habit. Now, step two, loosen the nutted screw on the top. Okay. We're going to loosen this screw. Okay, just said loosen it on leg F, which this is leg F, by turning it counterclockwise. We've already done that. Extend the inner rod to the maximum length. Okay. We're extending the inner rod to the maximum length. Then screw the knob down tight. Alright. We're doing that. Okay. Not bad, not bad. I'm keeping an eye on the battery. Okay, we've done that. Okay. Correct the main unit to the rod. Okay. Now, this is the main unit, which now we have to get all the plastics off it. See, there's the remote control, which I never use. My mother does. I just don't. Gotta get all this pretty protection material off of it. Okay, we've completed 2 parts of the assembly, and we're doing it exactly like the directions. Okay. This is called the main piece, and it says unscrew the flexion ring at, well, we haven't hooked it up yet. Okay, let's do this. We're still on step 2. Connect the main unit E and fasten both parts down. Alright. Alright, let's put it. Okay, we're connecting main unit E. Gotta unscrew the knob. And then we have to fasten it down tight. We're screwing it on tight. Okay, I'm making sure it's good. Oops. It's not fastened tight, is it? So we didn't have this dropping all the way. I've got my finger up there and I'm going to keep turning it until it feels like it's below the level. There, now I'm going to put it down. Now I'm going to fasten it tight. Okay. I'm going to move this wire out of the way. And now I'm going to fasten it tight. Okay. All right, there. That was on good. Making sure we've still got battery. And we're still recording. We're okay. All right. So all that work is 2 steps. Okay, now unscrew the flexing ring. This is the flexing ring. Let's make sure that we can actually see what we're doing. We can't. Okay. Gotta go a little higher. Okay, there we go. All right. We are now on step 3. It says to unscrew the fixing ring, which is right here. Okay, we're going to unscrew that and take it off. can't believe I'm actually assembling it. Okay. And you do that in a clockwise direction. Now, we're turning the page to the next page, which is steps 4 and 5 and 6. Okay, so far it's pretty good. Okay, the product features a timer, which, okay, step 4. Okay, connect the rear guard. Okay, the front and rear guard is over here. See, they're both in this bag, so we've got to take it off. I'm doing it, showing you step by step everything what I'm doing. Even a novice can do it. Just make sure you've got enough room. Okay. And be careful with these plastic things, so if you got a small child, nobody suffocates. Okay. And this is the front, so I'm going to pull it off. You can tell the front because the front says Amazon Basics on it. So we've got to kind of separate the two of them. They're both like connected together. Okay, so I have to go and get a Phillips screwdriver. I will be right back. I'm coming back. I'm coming back. So I'm going to just shut this off a minute, but we'll link them together. Okay, well, we're back. Now the directions didn't tell you how to separate the front from the back, but I'm going to share it with you. See, we've got these little things right here with a screw right here. So we're going to take off this screw completely. And we're not going to throw it away because we're going to save it. Can we separate them now? No, we cannot. Okay, let's look around. Let's see what else is. Okay, we can now do that. Okay, we're going to take that off completely. Can we now separate them? All right, I'm going to go into... Come on. I'm going to the dining room where there's more light. still got this. We're still trying to separate the front from the back. It just says place a large blade. Okay. Secure the rear with the fishing grip. Connect the rear assembly. 3 round holes, pins, main source. Okay. Says to do that. Let's walk over here. Don't know why I had such a difficulty removing the back shaft. Remove the back. It says to remove the back wall. I'm going to cut it off until I can figure out how to get these together. Then I'll get these separated and I'll tell you how I did it. Okay, how you separate one from two is you get into a room with good lights and you see alongside there's 2 clips here, 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 here. You take a pair of scissors, just pointy end, don't cut the clips. You put it in like this between the 2 of them and you go like this and it just pushes up the clips and puts it out. So that's how you do that. So to make sure you got the back, this is the back part. So we're going to put the back part on. Let's just wait a minute here. Let's get the directions. We've got the back part. Okay. Okay. Connect the rear guard 8 with the main part E. Align the rear guard small round holes with the 3 pins in the main front. Okay. Alright. But you do this part here has to come off. Okay? So we're going to push this out like that with your fingers. You just saw me. It was in here. Just pull it out. Set that down. Don't know if we need it. Okay. So here's the back part now. We've got it ready. We're going to align the back. We're going to put the back part on and we're going to rotate it and align it to the holes. Okay, you're going to align it to the holes all the way around. Okay? That's what we're going to do. We've aligned it to the holes. Alright. Alright. Secure the rear guard with the fishing ring. Fixing ring. Okay? This is the fixing ring here, as they call it. Okay? Without moving this, we're just going to move the fishing ring. And there we've got it nice and tight. We're making sure that's not covering any holes. Okay, we've done that. Okay, we've now completed 4 steps. We're getting there. It shows even a novice can assemble the fan. Okay, now we're on step 5. Okay. Step 5, place the larger blade on the shaft. Okay. We're going to do that. The larger blade. Goes on the shaft. We're going to make sure it's lined right. Is it just a place? Secure the rear guard with the picks in place. Larger blade on the shaft. With the groove in the rear side of the large blade. Okay. Okay. We have a groove here, and we've got 2 pegs there. So that's kind of what we want to line up. But it's not going all the way back. Okay, you got to give it a push. There. Okay. You got to give it a bit of a push, a good push. Okay. Now you see we've got the long blade, larger blade on there. Okay. I was being a bit delicate. Okay. Place a small blade D on the shaft. Okay. It came in this brown box here. And we've got to open it. This is a step-by-step, definitely. Okay, that goes in there. Okay. Here is the small blade. See? Play, 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 play. Okay. Place a small blade on the shaft. Align the pin on the rear side of the small blade. Okay. Okay, we're looking at it. And we've got 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. These have 3 pinholes, but I don't see any pinholes that go in there. Let me reread that, okay. Place a small blade on the shaft. Align the pin on the rear of the shaft with a small blade. Once 3 holes on the larger blade. Hold the larger blade C with the hand. Then secure the small blade D on the center clockwise direction to secure the blades. Okay. Hold the big blades. With the small blades. Okay. Gotta line up the pin. Okay, hold the big blades. want to make sure it's straight. Okay, I'm going to go from the back and do this. Okay. I'm aligning the pin straight. It says to hold the big blade. To hold the big blade, keep your hand out of it. Get it straight. I keep tilting it. I'm going to straighten this out so I can see that. There. Now this is straight. I accidentally pulled it. Alright, I don't have that. This doesn't have things to go in those holes. I had it there a couple of times. Ran hush, dear. Okay. Okay, I'm still trying to concentrate on getting this stupid blade on here. I'm going to shut it off while I get on this mat of screwing it on there, and David does it in 30 seconds. Okay, what I was doing wrong was I was turning it clockwise. I'm going to show it to you, the whole thing again. I'm going to take it off clockwise. Okay. Alright, it's off. Now, hold the big blade, line the small blade, and go counterclockwise. That's it. And then line the blades up. Pushing the blades back because they're going to hit. Alright. And line the blades up. take it off. Be careful to line the blades up. Okay, I'm lining it up so the two blades don't hit each other. Okay, that's step 5. Now for step 6. Alright, clip rear guard onto front independent using the locking rings. Okay. Okay. These right here are the locking rings. Okay. So we want to put the top up Amazon Basics, and we're going to roll it in using the locking rings. Okay. Roll them all in. A little bit more. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Now okay. We're going to put all right. Okay. Close with brackets. Secure the guards. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. You gotta go from the back. Gotta put this secured guard on. Should go right in the hole. Okay. There's a little piece of plastic that shouldn't be there. See if we can get it up there now. I'm going to screw it in this way. Okay. Okay. Done that. Okay, that's it. That's it. Let's plug it in. Let's plug it in. And while I'm at it, I'm going to put the twist tie that came with it on the top for added security. Okay. Good. All right, let's plug it in. My first official fan. I always leave the paper on the cord. Whoops. Take the white top off. Okay. Let's make sure we're still got video. Okay. One, two, three. Rotate. We did it. Yoo-hoo! Give ourselves a great big hand. We did it. The first fan we ever assembled. My favorite brand, Amazon Basics. And there it is. The other fan, I'm not going to show you assembling it. It's the same thing. But we did this one together. Thanks, everybody. See you next video. Love y'all. Bye, everybody. And as always, the fun never ends in seasparkles Corner. Feel free to share. Feel free to subscribe. Hugs and kisses from my family chores. Thanks for watching. Bye, everybody.